This is why I still bring Spectres. Despite the fact that they're not the most useful, they are still pretty clutch sometimes. Okay, yo, did y'all see that? Holy fuck. Arcane Aegis just kept me alive for real. Uh-oh, that's bad. Wait, no, that's good. That's not good. It's not great. It's not bad. Wait, guys, it happened again. Guys, did you see that? My abilities are disabled. The glitch happened again. My first and second ability are disabled. What the fuck, DE? DE, come on. While I'm this close to completing the challenge, you disable my abilities? Are we for real? Two of my main abilities that I'm using for the challenge? It's not impossible. It's not impossible. It's kind of impossible, but we're gonna roll with the punches, people. If I beat it now with them hoeing me like this, oh, it's gonna be even fucking better. Because this is exactly the glitch I was talking about earlier, where sometimes my abilities can get disabled. So I have to stay as locked in as possible. I have to use the fuck out of the atomic cycle and then just position myself the best I can. Teleporting me is a tremendous problem. No, stop teleporting me. I'm gonna lose because of that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I have no choice. I have no choice. I don't care if they take over the machines. In that room? Okay, come on. I'm 2 Exalizers away. That means I have to just do 1 Exalizer in this room, and I'm good to go. Oh, almost there. Level 9,000. Walk in. Wait a minute, what level was that guy? Max level! Level cap! We did it! We did it! I'm out. I'm out. I don't care. Oh, shit. Max level, y'all. I fucking did it. Rufus, get up. Nah, get up. We did it. We officially did it. I saw the level 9,999 Thrax. There he is again. Look, there he is. Max level. I don't have to stay here anymore. I beat this challenge. That's right, I did it. I could retire 1 more Exalizer. No, I don't want to. Y'all hoed me, and I still got the challenge done. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Woo! Wow. That was quite the fucking journey. What's going on, everybody? It's that time again to continue the level cap challenge, where I try to bring every single Warframe in the game to level cap in the skill path. This is the 3rd time I've gone to level cap with a Warframe. The first time was with Chroma, the last time was with Necros, and this time around I went to level cap with Excalibur. And fun fact, I actually made a video talking about this recently, but I went to level cap with 2 of my abilities disabled on Excalibur. There are a plethora of glitches when it comes to playing Excalibur Umbra, but yeah, I still went to level cap even with the fact that I had a glitch that was disabling half of my fucking ability kit. We love to see that. And by love to see it, I mean it was absolutely awful and terrifying. However, at the end of the day, the fact that I still got it done is pretty cool. It just goes to show that this build is actually not that bad. On top of the fact that it shows the atomic cycle is absolutely OP. Anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into the build. I am bringing a Nourish Excalibur. I replaced Radial Howl with Nourish because I don't think Radial Howl is that good, to be honest. And if there's any ability on this list that I'm replacing, it's that one. As far as the mod setup goes, this is what I'm rocking with. This setup is very goofy, but at the end of the day, no matter what happens, I was absolutely bringing Furious Javelin and Chromatic Blade because these 2 are just broken. Furious Javelin gives you a melee damage buff for every enemy you hit with Radial Javelin, and this melee damage buff is multiplicative. So not only can this help you do a bunch of damage as Excalibur, whenever you have Chromatic Blade and you have a melee influence build as well, the Exalted Blade becomes an absolute demon. With this Chromatic Blade mod in my mod setup, we get an extra 641% status chance, which is absolutely insane, by the way. And also, I'd like to go ahead and mention, I also have Weeping Wounds, so if I build up the combo counter, I can get even more status chance, which is going to allow me to proc melee influence even more. And in my opinion, this setup for the Exalted Blade works pretty damn well when you're going for a melee influence build. It's just so fun to see all the enemies get shocked around the map by you just swinging around the sword. As far as my weapons go, for my primary and secondary, I got my bread and butter combo when it comes comes to this challenge. For the primary, I got the Burst and Prime and Karn with a pretty damn amazing setup that focuses on critical chance and multi-shot. As you can see, that's exactly what I get from this Riven mod. And then as far as the Grimoire goes, I mainly use this weapon for the alternate fire and Zada Invocation, so that way I can restore energy. Pairing that with something like secondary Fortifier to stack Overguard on myself as well, I found to be pretty useful. I also have on Augur Seeker and Augur Pack because the Augur mods have a bonus where they give you shields back on energy spent. And then as far as the melee weapon goes, I decided to bring the Skia Jadi. I could have brought many melee weapons because, to tell you the truth, I'm not really using this melee weapon in this setup when I have the Exalted Blade, you feel me? However, this weapon is still very important, and that is because of the Shattering Impact mod that I have on it. With this mod, I'm able to armor strip enemies. The only type of enemies I'd argue that I do need to focus on armor stripping are the Acolytes. So whenever an Acolyte spawns and it's giving me a little bit of trouble, I'll just disable the Exalted Blade real quick, strip that Acolyte's armor, and then go right back to the Exalted Blade and just cook up with the absolute demon that this melee influence build is. I mean, 600% status chance puts me all the way up to 111% base, and then with Weeping Wounds on top of that, we're just gonna be cooking. As far as my companion goes, I got my Goat Rufus, the Sahasa Kubro. The dig mod allows the Kubro to dig up energy orbs, which is pretty nice. And lastly, I want to go ahead and talk about my operator school and my amp. First, let's go ahead and talk about the school. I got the Mad Right Operator School, as you can see right here. This school is absolutely clutch for the Void Cascade because it just allows you to one-shot Thrax Ghost pretty easily. You can one-shot those ghosts by activating Void Strike. You also just get extra damage from the school in general, but specifically when you pop Void Strike, you get a 1000% damage buff for 8 seconds. So needless to say, this ability is pretty clutch for one-shotting the Thrax, and it literally can guarantee that you can one-shot the Thrax even at the highest level. However, one thing I really want to mention that's super important is actually Last Gasp and Vengeance. Having both of these abilities way bounded from the Unairu school is really important. As long as I can kill 3 enemies within 15 seconds, I can revive myself. And then as far as my amp goes, I got a 547 amp. This is definitely the best amp for running the Void Cascade. And then as far as the arcanes go for the amp, I got Eternal Onslaught and Eternal Eradicate. And my operator arcanes, I got Magus Repair so I can heal myself. And then I got Magus Glitch so I can completely negate transfer and static. That's pretty much going to be it for this video. Feel free to let me know what you guys think of the Excalibur build down in the comments. Bringing Excalibur to level cap compared to Necros and Chroma was definitely more challenging. And I'm only saying that purely because, you know, 2 of my fucking abilities just got disabled. Y'all could have disabled my abilities way earlier in the beginning of the fucking challenge, but no, they had to disable it toward the end. Thanks to the Atomocycle and some good luck and, you know, some proper maneuvering, I was able to stay alive. I'm also going to be making one more video on the Excalibur level cap run where I actually upload the entire run. It's not going to be like the whole thing uncut or anything like that, but I did actually record myself going through the entire run and just explaining my strategy. Not the whole time, of course, I just talked about some other stuff as well, and that will definitely be a longer video than this one. So if you're curious, be on the lookout for that. That video will be up soon. Yeah, guys, that's going to be it for me. Thanks for watching. Keep your head up and stay positive. With all that being said, have a good one.